A hearty good morning to all. From our Oxford Reading Circle course book, in page number 85, we have lesson 9, two poems. The two poems are The Gardener in page number 85 and Playthings in page number 87. Before getting into both the poems, let us talk about the poet. The poem, The Gardener and Playthings are written by Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore is one of the leading literary figures of South Asia. He was born in 1861 in the city of Calcutta into the prestigious Tagore family. From an early age, he was exposed in music, art, and literature. Students, let's step into the poem The Gardener. This poem has two stanzas. In the first stanza of the poem, there is a subject who is looking for a touchstone. This man is known as a madman because of his quest for the touchstone. He is described as tawny looking with dust all over him, and his eyes are wandering too, seeking someone. Before his eyes there is an endless ocean. He looks into the faraway deep ocean. The ocean describes as hiding many treasures in itself. This was the instance where the madman is described as lost at hope but yet does not seem to rest. He still roams around looking for the touchstone. There is a talk of garrulous waves, the ocean lifting the arms for the sky which is non-achievable. The stars are also seen roaming in circles, looking forward in fulfillment of goals. Come to the second stanza. Next stanza describes a dialogue between the madman and a village boy who questions the madman about the golden chain wrapped around his waist. The madman was astonished to discover that once the chain, which was iron, had somehow turned to gold. He was puzzled and did not know how this had become gold, for he had a habit of picking up small stones and throwing them away. He then realized how he had found the touchstone and lost it as well. Next, he is seen returning to the place where he had once been looking for the touchstone. Now come to the next poem, Playthings. In this poem, Rabindranath Tagore refers the game of the life to an art. It is the art of simplicity. Everyone is born with art as the child has and then forget as grown older. Once you set out across the sea of desire, you lose sight of the simplicity in life. The poem Playthings is about finding joy in everything and being content with what you have. This poem opens up with a child playing with a broken twig, not even a nice twig, and being happy even though he has a broken twig. In the third line, the speaker appears to be burdened with work. This poem is set on the contrast, the child playing happily with a broken twig and the speaker being stressed with many things. To the child, everything is a game. The speaker agrees whether it is mud piles or accounting, it's all a game. The differences between the two is that the child finds and creates his own games while the speaker has to follow rules and standards. The child is happy playing with a broken twig. The speaker has gathered lumps of gold and silver but still saddened by the work. He has to spend his efforts toward things he will never achieve. So he begins to wonder why he wastes the effort. While the child is playing with his broken twig, the speaker struggles to cross the sea of desire. The only true way for someone to be happy is to forget about lumps of gold and silver and remember that life is a game. One must find and create out of nothing if one wants to be happy. Thank you.